What are you doing here, Eddie? I turned on the video. I got the iPhone videotape going.
I'm sorting pennies.
Oh, okay. So these are
These are all old pennies.
yeah. So these are the old coins. Some are just, face value coins like nickels and dimes and stuff. But a few of them are older than 50 years. So there may be some value to them specifically. And so Ed is sorting them out, and I believe he's making an inventory here. So anyway, these are the ones he still has to go through, and he's got some kind of system worked out here. He knows what this is about, I don't. So anyway, so that's what Ed is doing Saturday morning. What is this? This is also the month our calendar went up to March. This was like a 1 year. This was a 15-month calendar, and so today is actually Saturday, April 6th, and I should change the AC filter, which is, let's see, the AC filters in this closet. Let's see. Oh, there it is. There it is. Yeah, I'll do that later. Okay, see, it goes up there. Okay. And so what I'm doing is going back here at my work table in my art studio, and basically I have to write. We wrote a letter to the Rigamers, Ann and John Rigamer, our landlords, and so they know that we're in a financial crisis and we can't pay the rent, but that that's not really their problem, and the situation we're in has nothing to do with them. So. What?
I remember a Mad Magazine joke.
Oh, yes?
It was called The Lighter Side of Dining Out. And one of the jokes was it's about this waiter who was like counting his coins in his tips.
Yes.
And and there was this affluent couple that was dining out noticing it, and the husband, they look at this guy. He's so cheap, he's counting all his tips right there in front of everybody. Well, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to tip him one lousy penny. The wife says, don't, and you humiliate. And the husband says, that's what I'm going to do. And they leave, and as they leave, the waiter looks at his penny, and he exclaims out loud, a 1909 Indian head penny worth over $200.
Of course, that's why he was looking at his coins. He was a coin enthusiast.
Yes.
That's oh, things like that do happen.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see, where was I? Oh, I was right here looking at a blank piece of paper, and these are all my notes from stuff. Let's see now. Oh, I guess on Wednesday, Eddie and I went to this. This was an intake event at the Sojourner Truth Community Center or Neighborhood Center, and so we have 3 months of electricity because we brought in all our documents, and so we were able to get assistance to pay electricity. But this is Saturday, April 6th. And, we've been running around since April 1st, basically trying to take care of this crisis. Let's see, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, I said that we wrote a letter to the Rigamers, our landlords, and John, the husband, he called, and he was very sympathetic. But he offered some advice, but, it was basically just based on what he knows. And he just, they don't really understand all the aspects of our situation. So what I'm doing now is Eddie and I are looking through all of our well, Eddie's looking through his coins that he collected over the years to cash in, and I'm looking to sit down here and write a follow-up letter to the Rigamers, and the basis of that letter will be a letter that I can write to other people describing our situation a little further. But what I'm going to write to the Rigamers is I'm basically just saying we're preparing to move either by or before the April 30th, the end of the month, because we haven't told them that we are preparing to move, and so they don't know if we're going to stay or leave. So, but Eddie and I are preparing to leave. So we're going to do that. Okay, Eddie is looking at the in GC. I guess that's
Yeah.
the Numismatic Society, which is coin collecting.
Yeah.
So he's checking on that price guide because he had a bunch of old coins, some not really old or valuable, but a few of them might be, and so I took this box and using a sheet of paper, I divided it up and taped in some compartments so that he can have something to carry these in. And so he's got some coins that may or may not be of some value. So, okay.